Bloodhound was his crew, the streets were his stage, and Rell Vert was on the rise. But it all came crashing down when he got kicked out. From being the chosen successor of the Bloodhound legacy to being a complete pariah. You've got to ask, did Vert really fumble the bag, or did the hounds just leave him out to dry? Before the millions of views, before the comment section went crazy, before that Bloodhound tag was stamped on his name, Rell Vert went by the name Earl Wallace, a teenager from the South Side trying to figure it out. He was born and raised between 67th and 79th, right in the thick of it. If you know Chicago, you know that stretch ain't sweet. It'll toughen you up real quick. But then again, Vert's childhood wasn't all chaos. At first, he wasn't thinking about rap. He was a hooper. That was the dream. Early mornings, late nights, chasing buckets. He went to Henry O. Tanner Elementary, then Emil G. Hirsch High School, focused on making it out through basketball.
You know, like everybody else, man, you know, kid playing basketball, you know, everybody playing basketball, trying to go to the league, doing that, you know. Same with everybody, like everybody else. Hoop dreams, everybody want to hoop.
Right.
But the streets don't care about your jump shot. When you've got a short fuse and pride on 100, trouble finds you quick. Vert got kicked out of Hirsch, then later Harlan High School too. By that point, the pattern was clear. Talent was there, but discipline wasn't. Then life really shifted. His father got sent away for 5 years. And when that male figure left the house, something changed. The structure faded. The anger got louder. He started smoking weed at 13. Way too young, just trying to numb whatever was building inside. By 18, it wasn't just weed anymore. Xanax, perk 30 seconds. Pills became part of the routine.
I hear my mama, but my pops said went to jail for like 5 years. It was kind of ugly, but I was back and forth. Like, even when they broke up, I had my pops.
Right.
What started as experimenting turned into coping. He needed a new lane, especially since basketball wasn't saving him. And it was at this point he found music. Vert had always wanted to be a rapper. He looked up to people like Lil Wayne, and as far as he was concerned, rap music was his destiny.
Be like Lil Wayne, everybody did. So I always wanted to rap. That always been my dream. If I always tell myself, if this don't work, I'm gonna rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rap. So my big brother hit that. That's another thing. My big brother hit that. I don't live, bro. That's another reason why I want to rap. My brother hit that.
Rap music wasn't the only thing that would find Vert, though. The infamous Bloodhounds also showed up at his doorstep, or you could say he showed up at theirs. To understand why Vert getting kicked out was a major L, you have to understand who the Bloodhounds really are. They aren't just a random group of rappers. They are a family business with deep roots. The Hounds formed in the early 2000s during the first wave of drill. They are a mix of members from Drill City, MTV, 79, 400 East, and Chris World. The core of the group is built on actual blood relatives where you had cousins like Q50 and Lil Jeff. And so, just like that, Vert starts moving around with his new homies, waiting till they put him on by helping him achieve his rap dreams. Vert wasn't really good at the rap stuff like that, so when he started out, he had the Bloodhound crew help him with writing his rhymes.
My homies, them, like, they helped me write this. I wasn't never no rapper. I wasn't not a rap. I ain't give a like. I'm like, I ain't not a rap yet. So I was just saying first one. So, and I just dropped.
Vert was loving life with his new family, but the problem was he had abandoned his old one. And by the old one, we're talking Trap City. Rell Vert was originally from Trap City, a neighborhood gang that used to be cool with Bloodhound. And back in 2020 and 2021, the South Side wasn't divided by these lines. Vert, his close buddy Trap City Tero, and Lil Jeff from Bloodhounds were all tight. They shared the same low, ducked the same ops, and celebrated the same wins. There was no us versus them, because everyone was playing for the same team. Vert was initially close to the Trap City guys and had known them for 10 years. But when the Bloodhound movement started taking off in 2021, Vert made a choice. He turned his back on his day ones to run with Lil Jeff and Q50. For a while, it looked like the smartest move he ever made.
Dog got wheel, we racing. What happened to shorty that got caught lacking? We pulled up on him and faced him on like this and then raps, but tell him to get back like shorty we. No,
I gotta get close, I cannot miss. Clap this home, he made it.
From 2021 to 2023, the Bloodhounds were untouchable. They created a dark sound that the internet obsessed over. And Vert wasn't just a background character, he was a star. When he dropped Piss Me Off and gang shit with JB Bin Laden, the city felt the energy. The synergy between Lil Jeff, Q50, and Vert was crazy. They were the big three of the Bloodhound crew. They lived together, trapped together, and drilled together. Tracks like Part 2 and Stretched showed that Vert had the talent to be a global star. But while he might have been dreaming of becoming rich and famous, he had other problems to deal with, and one of them was Trap City Taro, from the Trap City crew that Vert used to hang out with. Taro and Vert were like best of buddies right from when Vert still went by his government name. And according to Taro, it felt like Vert was playing the middle for too long, like he was switching loyalty between his old crew and the new one.
Vert, that was, you know, I knew I've been knowing Earl for a minute, you know. I've been knowing folks for a long time.
His real name Earl?
Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? Where the f you get Rell from? He was playing in that for too long, lying to us like he went with my, you know, this your best friend. You lying to us, and we your real homies. You don't even know dude. You met dude in 2021.
Like every other gang rivalry in Chicago, it was a matter of time before something set off the beef between Bloodhounds and Trap City, especially since people on both sides knew one another. And this time, the beef started over a piece of jewelry. According to Taro and some of his other Trap City homeboys, Lil Jeff got a chain from a Trap City member called Carter, and then lied, saying he lost the chain during a high-speed chase. To make the lie look real, he and Q50 tore his shirt to make it seem like they had been in a fight or a chase. But in reality, it appeared that Jeff had sold the chain for money.
So, okay, the Bloodhounds, y'all was cool.
Everybody that got a
That was my homie.
He stole the chain, bro. We tried like he took it. He stole my homie chain.
Was that South Jazz?
Nah, brother.
One of the other guys.
This one of the other, this other one.
Folks letting him wear the J. He come back like he got into a high speed with 12. Lying, saying he lost it. You know what I'm saying?
Never the type to give a F, it wasn't exactly shocking when a video of Lil Jeff spotting the alleged chain hit the internet.
Nigga caught for that shit now he tryna read the Bible. I don't give a fuck about you, wanna change your life to all of them commissars. Hey, I'm still riding with that foot, riding around this bitch so buggy. Don't got a mask, tighten up that hoodie, sweat to splash, when he so gushy. AC jam, I tried to cook it, falling out your boy some rough. I tried to overkill, I cut it. Old scared to doodle his name. Telling me I should. These the niggas that came here to dog on mask, why you cut it? So everybody way so I talk about it. Let me quiet, so me be outside. So that sweat will never get tired. Hold on.
Lil Jeff's lie didn't come without repercussion though, as it started a domino effect that left bodies in the streets. Stealing a chain from a rival gang was bound to come with some clapback, and the first person to get it was none other than Z Money, a Bloodhound rapper and cousin to Q50 and Jeff. Once Z Money was killed in March 2023, the alliance between Drill City and Trap City was buried forever. Lil Jeff let loose going online talking about starting a shooting spurt. Despite being from Trap City originally, he chose to fully crash out with the Bloodhounds. He stayed loyal to Jeff even as the war got bloodier, but would later show signs of missing his old buddies in a conversation with Jeff that made the internet. In this phone conversation, Vert can be heard talking about missing his old block where he grew up.
I was just talking to my peoples. But look though, like I ain't gonna lie, I miss the hood, for we not finna be, folks.
I mean, really, you send me that DM, you post me on my, it's still love, you still good.
Yeah.
June 2024 was the month the music died for the Bloodhounds. Vert lost a friend, Bloodhound lost their most important member, and that was because Lil Jeff, the heart and soul of the movement, was gunned down outside Trap City Rob's grandmother's house. The rumors say Jeff was on a drill, trying to handle business, and got caught. Once Jeff was out of the picture, things started getting real messy for Vert. It didn't help that there were rumors online that he might have been at the crime scene playing a part in Jeff's untimely demise. But all that looked like internet talk. Meanwhile, Trap City Taro, who was once tight with Lil Jeff himself, hopped online and once again put Vert on blast, calling him fake and a backdoor waiting to happen. Taro was sure the Bloodhound crew were going to find out what the real Rell Vert is all about.
Sending me about this goofy little boy, gang. Oh, goofy, gang. Talking about 67, 83. Like, stop that, gang. Oh, my dead brother. You know what's going on. I always been a goofy, gang. You just playing the middle for so long. You were just finna... Oh my dead, you was finna backdoor straight in the falls gang. Your ass is a goofy gang. Marcus Grave, folks. Goofy little boy. Oh, the world just think so much about you, this gang. Your own homie just told me about you, gang. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna say nothing because I said keep between me and him. So I ain't gonna say nothing. Just all I know, look, your homies know you are goofy and they know your ain't right. Once the world find out who you really is, gang, they not gonna like you, gang.
The world didn't have to wait too long to see Taro predictions come to life, and that's because just the other day, a leaked phone call hit the internet. In the recording, Vert wasn't just venting, he was talking crazy.
You said on your Uncle Grave, what?
On my daughter and them niggas out of the car. Bloodhound. What? Y'all tell them to their face. Oh my God.
They don't kill. You got all the bodies. Jeff was the last hope. What's all that?
After this phone call was leaked, the streets have been divided on whether Rell Vert is a snitch or he's a real one. Some believe Trap City Taro might have been right this whole time. The other side is focused on Lil Jeff. In some people's opinion, Jeff was the real muscle of the Bloodhound crew, the presence that made everything feel solid. When he was around, things moved a certain way. Since he's been gone, they feel like it's been different. And right in the middle of all that, people are questioning where Vert actually stands. Some are saying even if he's technically still Bloodhound, it might not be the same behind the scenes. Not fully embraced, not fully trusted, just kind of in that in-between space. So on one side, it's Taro tried to tell y'all. On the other, it's Jeff was the backbone, and Vert's name keeps getting caught in both conversations. He's the one in a tricky situation where both crews he hangs with don't fully trust him. If you enjoyed this video, click on the next one on either side to watch a crazier video similar to this one.